Dear friends, if you thought this was going to be another boring evening of watching reruns on TV or sports, never fear, my love. Ileane Smith is here, bringing cheer and helping you take your YouTube channel into the new year. Yes, honey. How are you, my love? My hashtagologist is in the house. Oh my gosh. Let's see if we can get a little beaming going on here. Hey, Tish. So, here's the deal, my friends. Hey, Liz for a day. Hi. Ooh, all of a sudden I got to take a little sip. Hey, Ruth. I'm doing great. But what had happened was I'm getting my living room painted. Well, it's my living room / dining room. It's all one big room. Well, it's not really big. But anywho, the point is my computer is unplugged. It's in the middle of the room. Excuse me. And all of that. And so I'm on my phone. I'm on mobile live streaming. And the great thing about that is that I can go live from my phone. But the problem is I have to keep my glasses on so I can read you guys' comments. So, hello, welcome. And thank you so much for being here this evening. And what I want to do, hello, how are you? Oh, yes, the mobile is looking good. I am in my yoga room. I've told you guys before on a live stream about this yoga room, and it's still a little echoey, but I do have the Rode Smart Lav Plus. If you guys want to get that, make sure you check the link in the description, and you can go to my Amazon influencer store and you'll see that Rode Smart Lav Plus mic there. And that is helping with keeping down on some of the echo. However, there still is a great deal of it compared to when I'm on my ATR 2100. So, with that, I wanted to tell you guys about some of the new things that are happening with YouTube, and let's just get right into it. First, in order to do a mobile live stream, you know, YouTube in the beginning when they first introduced mobile live streaming, it was only for the big time YouTubers. You guys remember that? That was not that long ago, right? And then they finally reduced that down to you needed to have 1,000 subscribers. And so that was when I got into the game of, you know, like the first day they announced that you could have, maybe it started with 5,000. Either way, it was like, I was ready. I was just sitting there chomping at the bit like, yes. I went live immediately. You guys can go and check out that video if you want to see it. And then what had happened was they reduced it down even further and gave more people an opportunity to go live from their phone. They let more countries get access to it, and then they reduced it to you only needed 100 subscribers. So I thought that was really wonderful. Well, that was short-lived because now you only need 25. That's right, 25. You didn't hear me wrong, not 250. You only need 25 subscribers. So I know that each and every one of you has 25 friends. So if you don't have any subscribers today, I'm sure you have 25 friends that will come over and subscribe to your channel so you can start going live via mobile. So I am so happy. Thank you, YouTube, for doing that. And hey, Larry, 25 subscribers to go live from mobile. To go live from mobile. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. And, you know, a lot of people were kind of, you know, getting frustrated with YouTube, and they felt like, I can't get to these high numbers. But I think that anybody, hey, Stephanie, anybody who puts in an effort, you really only have to put in, you know, at least a couple of videos on your channel before you could get 25 subscribers. I mean, people aren't going to really subscribe to you unless you have like a big email list or something like that. But you have to have some content, right? So if you're just getting started, or even if you start a brand new channel, like you already have a channel, you already have a presence, but you're thinking, there's this other topic that you want to explore, and you want to start up a new channel, you could go ahead and promote that, cross-promote it with your already established channel. And YouTube probably lowered the number to compete with Facebook Live. Maybe. I don't think that they're trying to compete with Facebook Live. I think it's the other way around. Facebook keeps trying to do something interesting to bring YouTubers over to Facebook Live, and it's just not working. I think Facebook is trying to keep up with YouTube when it comes to that, because let's face it, YouTube has the infrastructure. I think that their concern was that there was just going to be too many people that were going to go on live at once. And also, they want to make sure that people are really serious about being on YouTube. Like, they don't want somebody who just, you just signed up and then you're getting all these perks and you're not really serious about your channel. So I think it's a little bit more of that. And then you got to remember, they still got to scale. They got to pay a server bill too, right? So the more and more people they have going live, they have to make sure that their system can handle all that live. And we know that there's all kinds of glitches over on Facebook Live. I know, I see them. Honey, I don't even want to talk about it. 25, huh? 3 cat videos, 5 drone videos, 14 metal bands that play off key, etc. That's right, Andrew. So we can all get there. We can all get to the 25. YouTube has the infrastructure, but is feeling Facebook's competition, particularly overseas. Oh, okay. Yeah, you may know a little bit more about it than I do, Ruth. So thank you for your insights, dear. Okay. So the next update, and I shared this with some of you guys who are patrons over on Patreon, but I want to share with everyone now that you can schedule the live streams from your phone. Yeah, that is something that just rolled out. I think it just rolled out last weekend. And hey, Arthur, I think that last weekend was the first time that you could actually schedule from your phone. Now, one thing that I still need to test, and Andrew, I know how you love to test, and you're always live streaming. You may want to test if you schedule it on your phone, can you then later on go live, do the actual stream from your PC? Yes, you can schedule live from mobile. And another thing that you can schedule like any time. You can schedule it 5 minutes ahead of time. Oh yeah, I tell testing phone stuff is hard for you. Oh gosh, I keep forgetting that about you. Andrew doesn't have a mobile phone. He just has a bunch of computers. About a gaggle. If they were geese, you'd have a gaggle. But anywho, so Larry, I'm waiting and wondering when you're going to start doing YouTube Live. And Arthur doesn't have a mobile phone either. Okay, good. You know. So now a Google of Chromebooks. It's a Google gaggle. Okay, now, another update that I want to share with you, and it's sort of not really YouTube related, but we're going to come back to another YouTube one in a minute. I'm such a chicken. I have yet to do a YouTube live. The Audacious Life podcast. What? Why not? You know, you can practice with your YouTube live. You'll see if you have the 25 subscribers, okay? Oh, it's Steph. Okay, honey. If you have 25 subscribers, do you have 25 subscribers on your channel, Steph? I'm pretty sure you do. You can go live from your phone and you can make it unlisted. Or, no, you can't make it private. You can either make it unlisted. You have 360 plus. You're good to go, girl. So you can make it unlisted, and then that way, you get to practice. Because you're subscribed. The ones that are subscribed to you, they may not even see that notification. Like, for example, I'm not sure if you saw the notification that I went live today, or if you just so happen to be on YouTube. I don't know if you got notified. Are you part of that notification squad that has the little bell icon turned on? So if you go unlisted, though, you see all my notifications. Yay! Oh, okay. Yes, you are in the notification squad. You may even be one of the founding mothers of that squad. Oh, Ruth gets notified when I go live too. Yes, thank you so very much, guys. So the other thing that I wanted to tell you guys about that I love podcasting. You guys know that, right? And just Steph says she thinks she is. So we're in the know with Ileane. Hashtag Ileane in the know. That's my new hashtag from Tish. Okay, so let's go back to what I was saying about podcasting. I love podcasting in addition to how much I love doing video. So this just so happens to be the month of November, and I just found this out this year, is sort of like a challenge, and it's the National Podcast Post Month. If you're following me on Twitter, you probably saw me tweeting about this. So what that means is every day in November, you post a podcast episode. And you may have heard of something called NaNoWrito, which is something like writing a novel, to do some writing every day. So it's similar to that, only it's podcasting. So I don't think it has really caught on a lot in the podcasting community, but I found out about it. It just so happens if we checked into Twitter. Yes, hey Barb. Yes, check into Twitter. Why not? We got those extra characters now, 280. Make them count. So I've been doing that. And that's cool, Ileane. I did not know that. Yeah, about the pod. And since you're a podcaster, Steph, even though you haven't participated, there's no reason why you can't start. And you can get a late start. It's not like you're going to get a report card or anything like that. I've already seen some of the folks that I know that are doing I guess you want to call it a challenge. It's not really a challenge. It's just really an activity, right? To spread the word about podcasting and the power of podcasting, really. But I do it, Steph. We will love you. That's what Tish said. But I know a couple of podcasters that were doing it, and I already saw that they missed a couple days. I have 2 podcasts, and I'm launching season 2 of my 2 podcasts. I've been on hiatus, but this sounds great. Yeah, and as you may suspect, I'm using Anchor to do my podcast. I'm using Anchor to create my podcast. Anywho, But specifically for this, because it's just so easy, for me, I could just do a 5-minute segment and bam, that would be my podcast for the day. But you guys know me better than that. I do more than that. And so, with Anchor, you can take call-ins and get questions and feedback. And so people, when they call into my station or they ask a question, Ileane, I'm a podcaster and a video marketer and trying to figure out how to get the Anchor video to create animated text to show up. Thank you for the tutorial for it. Yes, I have done that within a bigger tutorial, but it's definitely on my to-do list to do just a dedicated tutorial, because not only can you use Anchor to create those videos, and it really is just an animation that shows the text that you're saying in your podcast. And then it has the little waves, because of course it's Anchor, so it's got waves. Not the same kind of waveforms I see on some of these other tools, but I need to see that it's not easy, my friend. For some reason, it's not working for me. Well, one thing to keep in mind when you're using Anchor and you want to create one of those video transcripts, that's really what it is. It's a transcript. Keep your segment to anywhere from like 30 seconds to 1 minute. You don't want to do a whole long segment, because what happens is, video transcript, yes. What happens is the machine learning that they're using over on Anchor is nowhere near as accurate as the machine learning here on YouTube. So 80% of what you said could be wrong. So you're going to have to edit it. You really are. I've only done short tests of under 60 seconds. Yeah, I would even try like maybe 15 seconds, because you say it's not working for you. So just try it just as a test. Just try 15 seconds. Just go on Anchor, introduce yourself. And you can always delete whatever you create before anybody even listens to it. So you don't have to worry about that. Just like I was saying, practice here on YouTube Live. Just delete it if things don't go well. Same way with the Anchor transcription. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. The reason I'm so dry is because I'm displaced. I usually have a humidifier on, but because the painting is going on, all that stuff is unplugged. So that's why I'm a little extra dry. Plus, I'm in this yoga room. So now I'm going to get back on topic, even though that Anchor was part of my topic for today. And you'll see why in a minute. Because is YouTube Live like cable access right now? It's a huge deal if you go live. Not a big audience. Well, I guess you could say that YouTube is kind of pushing live video right now. And which is not the same as Facebook pushing live video. And Barb, if she's still here, she can tell you. You sign up for notifications for somebody's live over on Facebook, and it's a crap shoot whether you're going to get them or not. And most of the time, you won't get them. So in the beginning, yes, this is what I mean by infrastructure, okay? In the beginning, yes, YouTube Live was just being pushed so heavily. But now that everybody and their mama, that would be me, is going live, it's harder for Facebook to keep up with that. You got to remember they got 2 billion people and who knows how many different notifications going on. And plus they got the 2 different systems. Right, Facebook absolutely sucks for notifications. Thank you, Barb, for giving me that vote of confidence. Yeah, I know the difference in terms of the numbers. Chatbots can help you on Facebook, Ileane. Are you notifying people via Messenger? No, I would never do that, because you know what? I would never want nobody to do that to me. Yes, no, I'm just kidding. I know that people using chatbots and all of that, and that's okay. I actually just, literally typed out by hand and notified. Yeah, Barb said, I hate those darn chat bots. Yeah, I intentionally don't sign up for people's chat bots. It's okay. I'd rather just let me get notified over here on YouTube. All right, I know Facebook is the thing that everybody wants to do, but I'm just not one of those bodies. I blocked and unfriended peeps for doing that. So low class. That was Barb saying that, not me. I didn't say it was low class. But Barb, you have your right to your opinion, honey. And so this other update. No, I'm not finished with NADPOD Pomo. So with NADPOD Pomo, every day I've been doing a different topic on, I haven't covered YouTube yet though, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Me too, Barb and Ileane, regarding chatbots. Yeah, I mean, you guys, it's all about knowing your audience, right? And everybody here, we all know. I get your notifications, and Andrews and others. Thanks, author. We all know each other, right? We're like a tight-knit group. And we know that we are pretty tech savvy, compared to the average person that's on Facebook. We're pretty darn tech savvy, right? Could be a boomer thing. I think communication is a two-way street, but not with me and a robot. And Tish said, hashtag Ileane Posse. Thank you, Tish. So, yeah, and, like I said, you got to know your audience. And for folks that are not that tech savvy, they get messages from a chat bot, and they may not even know it's a bot. And, we have to remember that there's a lot of people out there that, they're consumers just like the rest of us that have big bucks to spend, and that, they're not bothered by chatbots. I just interviewed a chatbot dude today about this confusion. I totally get it. Yeah, exactly. And so I'm not going to, you don't hate on people that use them, because it's whatever works. But, I've always used different tactics than most people to get my message out. And it's okay. I don't have to reach everybody. It's all right. I think people are not clicking on the bell after they hit subscribe. Or if you're talking about, for me, author, that may very well be true. And people are not using them as they're intended, unfortunately. Yep. Two different conversations going on there, because author's talking about hitting the bell here on YouTube. Absolutely right. And part of that is, and I really want to address that comment, author. Part of that is because in the beginning of my YouTube channel growth, I didn't even know that was something that was an option. In fact, when I first started YouTube, I didn't even have a mobile device. So notifications, I didn't even know what that meant. And I think YouTube also tweaked that a little as mobile usage has grown so much on the platform. So I was not using that call to action. So people that are looking at my old videos, a lot of my old videos are still very popular, still have a lot of search. And I never said, subscribe. But you see a lot of the YouTubers now that talk about YouTube, they say that in the first minute of their video. I've always been the type to want to give value first before I start asking people to subscribe. And that's just me, and that's okay. I'm happy with my almost 6,000 subscribers. I like that bell, as Michael Stelzner calls it. And I made the hashtag Bell Squad. Yes. Yeah. And so anyway, guys, with me being dislocated from my computer, I actually do have a little laptop here that I want to just bring something up for my next part of these YouTube updates that I want to tell you about. And the computer, this little laptop went to sleep, so I had to wake it back up. Okay. Oh, so the other thing that I wanted to share with you guys. And you know what? The last time I tried to flip this screen or this around, we got disconnected. So I'm not going to risk that today. I just remembered that. I was thinking about doing that, but forget it. I'm just going to have to tell you, and you're just going to have to trust me, okay? One of the tools that I introduced you guys to before, yes, I am a coward. One of the tools that I introduced you guys before, and I told you, as much as I love TubeBuddy, because you guys hear me talk about TubeBuddy all the time, and that's IleaneSmith.com/TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is my favorite tool. However, for someone who's just building their channel, who's starting off, maybe you've got 25 subscribers, maybe you've got 360 subscribers like Steph, or, you know, less than 1,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is amazing. And Liz knows about TubeBuddy too, you know, and Liz got a couple channels going on. But the other tool that I highly recommend, especially for folks who are just getting started, is Morning Fame. Morning Fame. Ileane.link/Morning Fame. You can get a free trial. And it's very affordable anyway. It's even cheaper than, yes, Morning Fame. But use my link if you don't mind. Ileane, that's ILEANE.link/Morning Fame. And Morning Fame has an update. And I did a first look video a while back, but now they've updated something that they call the workshop area. And actually, maybe I just never went over this workshop. I think it was the velocity tab that actually got updated. Thank you so much, Larry. That's right. Larry put the link there. And so this workshop, which I would love to show you guys, but I already explained. I already gave y'all all my excuses why I can't show you. But what I did was I went into the workshop, and this is what reason why I like this tool so much. And all the other tools, they will take what you've created and they compare it to everything else that's out there. But this particular part of the tool really compares you to yourself. And it compares your videos. It looks at your whole, sounds great, yes. It looks at your whole portfolio of videos. And it lets you know what the stellar videos are. I think it actually only goes back to like maybe 100. Like I have 300 videos on my channel. And I notice it doesn't pull in some of the old ones. I think it only goes back to the last 100 videos or something like that. Doesn't matter. They pull in enough. Okay. So it first, this tab within Morning Fame, you'll see different tabs. But then even within each tab, there's a breakdown. So in the workshop tab, the first section is views. And it tells you, you know, how many views you've had, whether you're performing better than the last 7 days or not, and all that good stuff. But then it says your growth opportunities. And it lets you know to create more videos like these. And it gives you examples of some videos that they've ranked and they've given you high scores. So, lo and behold, would you believe this videos that have the high scores on my channel of my recent videos are how to start a podcast on Anchor and the pros and cons of using Anchor. Those are my two top ones. The other one is host your Be Live TV show. See, because I'm in this niche where I'm competing against the big 5 guys, right, who are doing all this YouTube stuff, right? I saw somebody earlier today with a video, and they actually had all those 5 guys in a cameo. It was Roberto, Brian G. Johnson, Roberto Blake, Brian G. Johnson, Nick Nimmin, Daryl Eves, and Tim Schmoyer. And they should have had Owen Hemsath in there too. Maybe they did. I'm not sure. Okay, so they're really taking up the lion's share of all the search terms on how to grow your channel, how to, all these different things about YouTube. And that's fine, because I love all those guys and I look up to them and I learn from them. So, but none of those guys is talking about Anchor. And there may be a few stray videos out there from the folks in my niche, but they're old. They're the old version of Anchor, and they're not really talking about the new version. And so these videos that I have, I know. That's why I told Steph earlier, hi, my queen, the true royal family. Hi. That's why I told Steph earlier, I know I need to do another video about the transcriptions feature of Anchor, because it's absolutely a unique feature, and I think it's one of the most innovative things that's come to podcasting in 2017, for sure, by far. Okay, but you guys know my computer is not, I couldn't do that today, but I definitely have it on the top of my to-do list. So as I was researching for this video today, I was like, well, what else can I tell you? Yes, the video transcription feature of Anchor. Barb, I thought you were familiar with that. If not, you can go over to the Anchor's a Wave Facebook group, Avi's group, because you're in that group, and you'll see that he's posted some. I may have posted one myself. I'm not sure if I posted in that group or another Facebook group. So anyway, but he hasn't posted a tutorial about it. I need to do that. And there's screenshots, but not an actual video. It's not the easiest thing in the world to capture on video, though. And that's probably one reason why I hadn't done it prior to today. So, but now that I know that I'll give you the breakdown of the things that they rank these videos by, okay? Because this is not a tutorial by Anchor. It's about this tool, Morning Fame, and this update that they made. So it ranks the video on view time, on watch time. I got an A. One of them I got a B, and the B Live video I got a D on watch time. Engagement, A's all across the board. A's on both Anchor videos and A's on the B Live video. Subscribers gained, I got an A on all of them. So all of them have caused people to subscribe to my channel. So that maybe you may be one of those people. Hey, thank you for subscribing. Okay, so then of course it tells you how many views. The one video has 360, 618 for another one, and 777. Now, keep in mind, these videos are extremely long. One video was an hour and 27 minutes. This is my Anchor videos. The other one was an hour and 40 minutes. And the other one, the B Live video, was only 7 minutes, okay? So that's just the one tab, all right? So now we go over to the watch time tab. So even though, yes, Tish, I know you love long. That's why we're on here long now, because the people like Tish. Hashtagologist. So now, even though I just read to you the scores, now each metric is broken down into its own page. So then I can go to the watch time page, and there's a little graph that shows you whether it's going up or down or whatever, and it tells you your growth opportunities. Now, there's a couple of other videos included in this particular one, and that one is one video. The average watch time is 11 minutes. Another Anchor video is 7 minutes. Now, remember the affiliate marketing video. I know Larry was there and I know Tish was there for that one. And I think Barbara's there for that one too. That's 4 minutes. And the other one was pros and cons. I did miss something. Anchor has video now. Ruth, you can create a video transcript. I'm pretty sure you've seen them. Maybe I'll post one on my Twitter later on tonight so you can see what it looks like. And it's not a video. It's just a transcript. It's just an animation. It's not a video where you see somebody's face or anything like that. Okay? So it's an animation. And so there was also a pros and cons of live streaming video that has, but that was a 3-hour YouTube video. Okay? Thank y'all for hanging in there for 3 hours. There was a lot to talk about live streaming. And so that one was has an average watch time of 6 minutes and 25. So, you know, that myth about doing live short videos, and this just reminded me of something that I'm going to jot down. I'm going to talk about this topic before we get off of here too. All right, so let's just really quickly go over to the other tabs. Oh, also there's a section at the bottom of each one of these metrics that says, instead of these, try something new. So it basically tells you the losers. What are the losers that you don't go there anymore? So luckily for me, I don't have any losers. You know, it says, all good. No particular group of videos sticks out in regarding their watch time from visitors. You're doing a solid job. Yay! So you see, you need this kind of positive encouragement when you're starting your channel. Hashtag Ileane winner. You know, and this is why it's good to do a video between 7 and 15 minutes. And that's Polo King Boy. That's good if it's all about your audience. Larry's looking at his morning fame and saying his is the same. So it's all about your audience, Polo. So I know that my folks like the longer format. So it doesn't make sense for me to put out nothing but 7-minute videos. Because we like hanging out with each other. That's just how it is. You know, I know I had to carve out time. I had to fold all my laundry. I got dinner sitting on the stove, like even though that's tomorrow's dinner. I know Mr. Rodney might get a little hungry later. And, you know, he's been doing all this painting. So I cleared my schedule so that we can just go as long as we need to go. Okay? But there's, you know, definitely advantage to doing shorter videos too, because just depends upon your topic and all that. So really quickly, let's just go to the engagement tab. And, you know, of course, I'll do another video, guys, when I'm back. Back to these anchor videos again. The 2 anchor videos, the Be Live video, and the pros and cons of live streaming video. Create more of these to grow your engagement with visitors. So by engagement, these videos were very engaging to your viewers and at the same time performed well overall. Build on this success by creating more videos like these ones. And so, like I said, when you're starting out with your channel, you need that. You don't need to just log into a tool that shows you you're not ranking for this, you're not ranking for that. Nobody's watching your videos. You only got 2 subscribers. You know, that's kind of like, it gives you like, maybe I won't focus on YouTube this week. Maybe I'll write a blog post or something else. Or maybe I'll just go hang out in a Facebook group. But when you have this positive reinforcement, so no matter what, you're going to go in here and see something good, because it's going to tell you, even if your whole entire channel sucks, it's going to tell you what sucks the least. So, and this is how you can grow, because you know, okay, there was something that I did in that anchor video, or there's something about that anchor video. Now, in my case, I know that I am promoting the Anchor videos because I got people on Anchor calling into my station, asking me questions, and bam, what's the answer? Check out my Anchor video. Check out the video I did, right? And so I know where the traffic is coming from. And it's very much about what you invest in, what you invest your time in. And this is where you see that it pays off. That's why I didn't mind talking about Anchor so much. And I won't mind doing another Anchor video because I'm invested. I'm dug into the community over there. I used to get all super duper excited when I would be on the top 20. And I'm not that I don't get excited now, but that's kind of like, wait, I'm not in the top 20? Well, I was wrong. And they just added more staff. They brought in a girl to do design. Did you remember that the folks at Anchor used to be they're the same people from Aviary? Remember Aviary? Yeah, so one of the girls that used to work at Aviary, and I guess they've wanted to bring her back. And so now she's back, and she's going to be doing some UX, UI kind of things, I guess. She's a design girl. Emmy. Shout out to Emmy. So anyway, let's do this last tab, and then I'll just go into the one more thing. You remember Aviary? Yes. Actually, one of the tools I use for scheduling, which is a viral tag, it actually has Aviary built into it. The Aviary is kind of like the Pablo version of Buffer. So, or in Post Planner, you can use Canva, and it's built right into the tool. Well, that's how Viral Tag is with Aviary. Aviary is a image editing tool. You can go in, you can put stickers, you can change the background to different things like filters in Instagram. You can also do text overlays and all that. And that's what Aviary was, but it was really a popular app. But then they sold it to whoever. I don't know who bought. I can't remember. I think, Adobe. Adobe purchased Aviary, and that's why Adobe came out with all those free tools that people use to create videos and images for Instagram from apps. And that was after they acquired Aviary. So anywho, the last thing is gaining subscribers. So it's going to tell you what videos gained subscribers in the last 7 days and how many subscribers. So right now, okay, in January, I celebrated the 5,000 subscribers. And I was wondering how long it's going to take me to get to 6,000. So right now, I'm at 5,900 and something. So I'm getting close. So my numbers are small compared to some of the other YouTubers. You see, like Nick Nimmin, he just reached the 100,000 subscribers. But I'm not comparing myself to Nick Nimmin. I'm just comparing myself to me. And that's why I love this tool so much. So one of the Anchor videos got 2 subscribers. Another Anchor video got 5 subscribers. So in the last 7 days, I got a new subscriber, 1 a day, just based on the Anchor videos. And then there's that one for affiliate marketing, which I got 1, and the Be Live, I got 2. Which is funny that I got picked up 2 subscribers from the Be Live video, because remember I told you I got a D for watch time, so they barely even watched the video, but they subscribed anyway. Shout out if y'all watching this, thank you. Because we are going to segue over into a little bit of talking about Facebook, just a little. So anywho, I want you guys to check out Morning Fame. You definitely get a free trial. And so what do you got to lose? I really like, they also give you a weekly email. So just once a week, they don't bug you. My subs are 1 to 2 a day. Blows my mind. Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it? Larry, I mean, because Larry, you have been focusing on your channel. right? When you weren't being consistent, your growth was slow. You tweaked your content as well. You upgraded your cameras and all that. You started focusing on what your topic is that you're going to be talking about. Now, as much as we all love WordPress, hey, I love WordPress too. But those WordPress videos, and I know my WordPress videos don't bring that much traffic. So, hey, talk about your thing. Larry, by the way, everybody, LarrySnow.me. Larry talks about security. He can tell you about the security of different apps and how to make sure that you're secure with your Facebook and your LinkedIn and your Twitter accounts and other tools that you can use to do research on Twitter and all of that. And Facebook. Okay? So, okay, yeah, so my computer's getting ready to reboot anyway. So that's the thing about PCs. So, here we go. The last thing I want to say about Morning Fame. Okay, guys, you're subscribing to one another. That is fantastic. Don't forget to click those 3 dots. Yes, author came back. You missed Larry's comment where he said, thanks for subscribing. So everybody subscribe to each other. Y'all know how to do it with the 3 dots on the side. Okay, so since this computer is asking me to, I'm going to shut it down anyway, because the next thing that I want to talk to you about, the next update, and most of you guys know this already, but we probably didn't really talk about it too much, is the Ecamm Live. Ecamm Live, I'm fortunate enough to be in the beta Facebook group. And the question came up, in fact, there's another guy that talks about YouTube all the time, and his name is Herman Drost. He came over, saw my YouTube video about Ecamm Live, and he left a comment, and he said, can you go live on YouTube with this tool as well? Because originally it was just for Facebook. But now that they have the RTMP integration, which is like saying they have an encoder, you can go live. And I definitely was planning on doing that today. But yeah, there's that. So they just made some more updates. They're stabilizing the platform. And in addition to that, you can add, you could always add, well, not always, but since they made this upgrade, you could add callers in from Skype, but now you can add additional camera angles. And people in the group, in the Facebook group who are testing it, are just going bananas. They are just loving all of the updates that they've made. And honestly, I wish I had the thing in front of me, and of course I can't look it up on the PC because it's Mac only software. So search for my Ecamm Live video, and that's ECAMM, so it's double M, Live. And you can check out their sales page at Ileane.link/Ecamm Live. Now the YouTube Live integration is still in beta, and I think these guys move quick. In fact, about 2 weeks ago, there was some bad weather up in your area, Larry, right? And so they suffer from power outages, and they came in a group like apologizing. We're so sorry that we didn't get the update out this week because we didn't have power. And it was like, we were supposed to get an update this week? Massive windstorm. Yeah, so they're just like really committed to just making this app be the go-to app. And they are giving Be Live a run for their money because, Be Live is a subscription-based model, whereas Ecamm Live, it's a one-time, and it's only $40. So, All I can say is I'm glad I did the Be Live video when I did it, because I'm very, very happy with the Ecamm Live, and the fact that I can use it on YouTube just really makes my heart glad that I decided to go with the Ecamm Live. I saw David Vaughn trying to test Ecamm. Yeah, I mean, am I still using Be Live? No, Barb, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that I didn't. I'm glad that I did the video when I did it. Some of us don't have $40. Wow. If you stick with me, author, I'll show you some ways you can make at least $40, if not more. That reminds me, I have to check with Ross Brand to get my 1 month free of Be Live. Yeah, Be Live. You know what, Larry? If you're going to do that, make sure that you have, because 1 month, believe it, you know it goes by so fast, right? And you get busy and you start doing other things. But if you're going to use it to its advantage, right? Get your interviews and all that stuff. Get people scheduled and lined up because you want a free month. Great. So get everything like lined up so that you're not struggling like you wanted to interview somebody, but they can't do it. And it's the day that your thing runs out. And you know what I mean? So kind of line all that up before you even take that offer from Ross, right? For live. Capitalize on a moment. Gotcha. Okay, good. You got what I was saying, because I wasn't articulating it that well, but you know me, so we're here. Yeah, get that all lined up. And ladies and gentlemen, let's do a quick recap. You only need 25 subscribers to go live from mobile. Woohoo! That was the first update. And by the way, did you notice that I put 2018 in the title of this video? It's total peer pressure, because I see everybody else doing it. But I gotta be completely honest. Maybe you can show me how to get subscribers into my membership site. Okay, and Tish said yes. Yes, I noticed the 2018. Yeah. Oh, hey, Reg. How you doing, honey? Reg is the person who encouraged me to get back on Anchor. Yes, my daughter noticed that. She said it's not 2018. So you tell Sophia that I said she's right. She called me out. I just did it because I see everybody else doing it. And I thought, oh, that sounds good in the title. And, you know, honestly, I don't want to hate on anybody. So that's why I said, if you can't beat them, join them. But for real, huh? Like, what is it? You know, I'll probably change this title later anyway. But like, what? Why is everybody talking about 2018? It's like we didn't even have Thanksgiving yet. I thought you had updates for 2018. Yes, these updates will still be alive in 2018, I think. Not unless by the time 2018 gets here, YouTube says you don't need any subscribers. You can go live. I don't know if they're going to do that, though. They probably limited at 10, stop at 10 or something like that. So anyway, you can schedule lives from your phone, and Larry is going to help me test whether you can schedule it from your phone, but then go live from your desktop. And vice versa. Can you schedule it from your desktop, and then when you go into your phone and hit the go live button, are you going to see that schedule thing there? Boom. This is the time to talk about things to focus on for 20. Thank you, Ruth. Hello, we hope your YouTube be tripping. Thank you. Ruth gave me an excellent excuse for why I'm talking about 2018. And that just reminds me, I need to make sure I save you guys' chat before I get off of here. Okay. So that would be cool. Yes. And Reg, I hope you are following along with me on Anchor for my NADPod Pomo. Because I don't know, I haven't seen you clapping it up over there. One of the things that we can do on Anchor is give each other applause. If those of you who remember props or what was the first, what did they call it at first in Blab? Feels. They used to call it feels. You don't want to wait until January to create a plan for 2018. Ruth, girl, you are on time. Thank you so much for giving me all these fantastic reasons why I should just leave 2018 in the title. Maybe I'll even put the word plan in there. Yes, give me those feels, Larry. And you never heard of Anchor. Okay, author, are you into podcasts at all? Or are you into listening to audio content? Oh, that's funny. I just pulled up my Creator Studio and I don't even see this video. I guess because I'm actually live. But I want to make sure I get you guys chats. Because you sometimes, oh yeah, yes, now I see me live. You know what, I actually like that. No, not a lot yet. Okay, well, the wonderful thing about audio content, author, is that you can multitask while you're listening. Guess what I've been listening to, guys? Gary V's book, Ask Gary. I actually listening to it on Alexa because I have Audible, right? But when a lot of times on my phone, I'm never thinking about, I got a bunch of books in Audible that I haven't finished yet. But today, maybe you know what it was? Because I'm not on my computer today. I don't have access to my computer. So I was in my little yoga room with my Alexa, and I can say her name because I already put her on mute. Yes, I listen and snooze all the time. Yes, they will put you to sleep. But because I was in the room here, you know, since everything is in disarray, and I was like, let me listen to one of my audiobooks. You know, I should listen to this Gary V book. And I'm glad I did, because Gary V does make a whole heck of a lot of sense, and he doesn't do a lot of cursing so far that I've been listening to, because that's my only complaint is that, you know, the profanity is just a little beyond me. But this book, the Ask Gary book, by the way, since I didn't say which one it was, that's important. So yes, I'm sorry, I have to turn to the side a little bit to make sure I get this chat captured, and I'm going to have to mute. I don't know if I can do that fast enough. Yeah, I did. And so, I'm going to be giving a presentation about social media, and that's why I decided that I need to listen to that book. Before the month is over, I am going to upload audio to Anchor. Yeah, and you know, you don't have to upload. It's cool to upload audio to Anchor, you know, because you can use the Clipper tool and upload some pre-recorded audio, and that's a great way to repurpose your content. You don't actually have to create something new. But, you know, nobody on Anchor is an audio snob. I hear people all the time recording with kids in the background, buses going by. It's okay. It really is. I mean, you don't want it to be all the time. Don't get me wrong. And you have your own standards of the quality of what you want to put out. But you don't have to upload. You can just go on there, say hi, and start chatting it up with people. You know, I called into a couple of stations and I asked people, don't you ever publish call-ins? And the person said, no, not yet. I'm like, what? That's one of the benefits of being on Anchor is conversation. It's not just everybody listening to what you have to say, because we know you're the big time smarty pants. What? You know, buses go by. Yes. Oh gosh, I love that. Okay, so I actually have the chat open. So what I like to do is open up a blank Google Doc, and then I can easily copy and paste it into that. So, all right, I'm almost finished. You can schedule from your phone, and we're going to, and in fact, I'm going to write this down, testing. All right, so we're going to test if we can schedule it in one place and go live in the other. And I love that you can schedule it 5 minutes in advance. So, Am I enjoying that ride? Yes, I'm enjoying that because I'm riding a wave, Reg. Reg, did I finish that statement earlier? It's like radio talk show. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because now they have that feature called Record with Friends, where you will literally be live recording with somebody. And it could be up to 7 people, 6, and, the host. So you can invite 6 people into a conversation. And if they all show up, the only thing is you just got to tell them, please don't talk over top of each other. But 2 girls that they sing and they do different characters and voices and things like that. But today I heard 2 that were singing. And hey, Superdell, they were singing and there was no, the sync was totally in sync. They had the harmonies going. It was amazing because sometimes I think it depends upon your internet speed and all that and everybody else's internet speed who's on the call. But these 2 were like in sync. It was almost like that they were in the same room, but they weren't. They were on one of those Record with Friends. And Georgie D and the other girl's name is Lola. And Georgie D, oh my gosh, she sings so well. She's so super talented. And Lola, that was my first time being introduced to her. But they were singing together and it was... So, there's a lot you can do with that app, Anchor. It's an amazing app. It's, and so many people coming on there every day. And guess what they're saying? Got them. Her name is Lola. Yes. And but hers is not spelled that way, so I may be saying it wrong. I think there's an extra A in there. Lola. Anyhow, they're all saying, I heard about this app from Gary Vee. That's probably why I chose to listen to his book. Because I was saying to myself, he makes a lot of sense because he's telling a lot of people to come over to Anchor. And they are coming, and most of them are just really great. I mean, I'm hearing even a lot of people, like Ruth said earlier, who are just uploading from their computer and they are using really professional recording equipment and all that. So, I mean, I know I talked about earlier people with the buses in the background and all that, but then there's other people whose audio is pristine and, you can tell they're using the expensive mics. So marketers haven't ruined Anchor yet. I think your new car, wow, must be nice. Oh, Reg, yeah, I got a Acura RDX, and yeah, there's that. We'll talk about that in another video. But no, marketers have not ruined Anchor, the operative word being yet. I think that it's not conducive for that. And I think that there have been a lot of folks that have come onto Anchor thinking that they were going to be putting across their marketing messages, but you can see that it just doesn't go over that well. And so actually, Rodney has the Buick, Larry, so I don't really have to say so long. I say hi every morning as I'm driving by. It's just parked in front of his house. So I don't have to say so long to my Buick because, my mommy gave me that car. And so Rodney was so kind of saying, even though he didn't need another car, he's like, we got to keep that car in the family. And I was like, thank you. So, anywho, I didn't have to trade it in. So, I totally look different when I'm looking at myself live. So that's why you see me playing with my hair. I am bad. I'm not bad. I'm good. Andrew said I'm bad, Ileane. So I wish I was on my computer so y'all can see these comments. Because you guys are making some good comments today, boy. For real. But I'm going to definitely save them. So, let's go. One more thing. I talked about... Thank you. Ruth said I look fine. NAPODPOMO, right? Which is National Podcast Post Month. Hashtag Ileane OG. And a couple people said something about that hashtag and said that the person should change it. But if I understand correctly, this is started 10 years ago. So I doubt if they're going to try to change the hashtag now, because some smarty pants, big time smarty pants, I get that from Dave Jackson, doesn't like the hashtag. It's like, come on, get over it. And the last thing, or the next to the last thing that I went over was the Morning Fame and the Workshop tab. So check out the Workshop tab. Once you connect your YouTube channel to Morning Fame, you'll see that Workshop tab. And then there is a change to the Velocity tab. I will have to go over that in another video, because I have to brush up on my skills about that Velocity tab. But I definitely recommend Morning Fame. Reg, you weren't here when I was recommending Morning Fame. It's great for people who have a smaller audience, and for you to actually see which one of your videos is performing well and why, and what you should be doing more of. So check out that Morning Fame. You know, TubeBuddy will show you as well, but you kind of got to dig around for it. Whereas Morning Fame has these reports that put it front and center for you. So it's great for small YouTubers. So yeah. Ruth, I know you said I'm looking good and all that, but it's something about this side that just seems like it's shorter than this side. I'm looking at myself on YouTube. This side needs to be... Anyway, yes, hashtag Super Cute Saturday. But I kind of, you know, the curls is drooping a little because I did laundry and I did all the other stuff that I told you all about. And plus my NAPODPOMO today. And one of the things that, yes, hashtag Super Cute Saturday, thank you. And one of the things that I talked about in NAPODPOMO was about podcasting and getting your podcast listed in different directories. And that is a classic right there. And I actually want to extend that and talk a little bit more for my regular podcast, not just the Anchor podcast. So, and the last topic that I covered was Ecamm Live, which is a YouTube live tool that has been extended so that you can now also go live on YouTube. Did I say YouTube? It's a Facebook tool. It's a Facebook live tool that they added extra functionality. They added that RTMP, but they really added it just for Facebook. People were asking for it for Facebook. And wanted that RTMP capability, but then just so happens it turns out it actually, you know, it works on YouTube as well. So I'm probably one of the few. Yes, my link for Ecamm Live is Ileane.link/Ecamm Live. Thank you for asking, Larry. And if it's not that, then it's IleaneSmith.com/Ecamm Live. But I'm pretty sure it's Ileane.link/Ecamm Live, Larry. Thank you. And like I said, and I don't even know if it's 40. Is it $30 or $40? Real quick, what kind of mic are you using? You sound very well. Thank you, dear. It is the Rode. That's RODE Smart Lav Plus. The link is in the description for this video, wherever that description may be. And I also have an Amazon influencer store. That link is in the description for this video. Perfect hashtag for someone constantly playing with their hair, not Ileane. Hashtag prima donna. Thank you, Andrew. Yes, it's only $30. Larry corrected me on that price. It's $30. So authors, now you got a $10 discount from the price I told you earlier. So, but you got to have a Mac. I got to make sure that's clear. It's a Mac-only software. And no, they're not even thinking about making it for PC, from what I understand. They're Mac developers. They're not. I mean, they could probably hire somebody, but they got to sell enough of these Ecamm. You know, Ecamm is a software that's been around for ages. Podcasters have been using Ecamm. Cool, thanks. Wow, no kidding. Yes. But it was the Ecamm call recorder that podcasters were using because it connects them with Skype. And, you know, and speaking of Skype, Skype just seems so old school to me. And, you know, must we? See, Andrew even feels that way. You know, I try not to use Skype. But if I was to have that Ecamm going on YouTube Live and I wanted to bring somebody in, then you can use Skype. Now, before you get upset and say, I don't want to install that software on my computer, not you, Andrew, because yes, you would have to have it on your computer. You can use the Skype app on your phone. So that's something else to look forward to, that no Ecamm for me, PC all the way. Yes, but you could come into one of my broadcasts, Ruth, through Skype. You know, just like when I was using YouTube Hangouts and I would have people come in, Barb would come in, Larry would come in, Tish even came in the last time. Yeah, I think it was the last time. And I'm sorry, I got a little distracted because Mr. Rodney is going to put the second coat on. So I'm hearing rumblings. So it integrates with Skype, but there is an app on Skype. If they would make a PC app for a phone, I might get one. I guess you mean the Ecamm, not the Skype. But, you know, with the Skype app, Andrew, you could come on and be a guest. But Skype invites can't see the UI, unlike Hangouts. Larry, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Oh, the person who's on Skype you can't interact with the chat? Is that what you mean? You can't interact with the YouTube chat? If the guest is on the app, right, then they can't interact with the chat unless the person who, like, just say if it was me, I would have the chat up on the screen so they would still be able to see it. They might not be able to comment in there, but they could comment verbally because they'd be on screen. Does that make sense? I think that's a scenario that you're talking about. Yeah, of course, if you're on the app, you're not going to be able to see YouTube. Yeah, okay. But yeah, you know that normally, and that's another reason why I like using it, is because that way I can keep that chat up almost the whole time. Because, you know, the difference with using the Hangouts is if it's just me on cam, then it's just me. And then when I show the chat, it's just the chat. You know, you can't, when you only have two items, both can't be on at the same time, which I don't understand that about Hangouts. It was always like that. I can't say, you know, that they did anything different. It was always that way, even if it's just myself and Andrew or myself and Larry. Either it's me on screen or it's Larry on screen, or it's me and it's Andrew. But with the Ecamm, I could be on and my chat. Or I could be on and my guest. And you can have, right now I think you can only have 2 guests. But they're testing adding more guests and all that. So I think eventually, as I said before, I think it's like future Ecamm will be using OBS without using OBS. As far as I'm concerned, and I've never used OBS. And I do know that it's a learning curve. And everybody computer can't handle it either. So there's that. So Alfredo, who is my resident OBS expert, and I gotta tell you guys all that are here all know Alfredo. Alfredo has come out of his shell. He got some new equipment. I think he got some equipment from the church because the church got something new, so they gave him the old. And he is just rocking now. He got a new computer, another one that someone gave him, and he is just, with the OBS, he loves it, and he's mastered it. He's been using it for so long. He knows how to just bring up those different camera angles now and screen, and he's just really doing amazing things with the OBS. And as far as I'm concerned, he's my go-to guy for that. And it's really, really fantastic to see the way he has really grown and really, just like I said, the evolution of just needed the right software, the right hardware. And so it's making him be more confident. Love your videos from India. Hey, Maud Faizan. And, sometimes you do need that right equipment. And then that can be a boost of your confidence. So that's why I have some of the equipment that I use over there on my how are you, ma'am? I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You came at the tail end. In fact, I've already done a recap twice. So, and it's about to get a little noisy in here anyway. So having the right tools always works wonders. Yeah, I think it may increase your comfort level. I know for me, like right now, I feel a little awkward because I don't have my computer. But because I'm among friends and, because I do this every single week, I know you guys will put up with the fact that I can't show my screen and this and that. But when I do have that ability to do that, definitely it makes me feel more confident. That's why I love the eCam. Because it takes even what I was doing with the YouTube Hangouts, it takes that up a notch because I'm able to have two things on the screen at the same time. And I'm not sure why YouTube does that. And it's just probably something that's so far down on their to-do list to fix that they're into this live. And I guess the next thing that they need to do, instead of reducing the number of subscribers, is they need to find a way for me to bring guests onto the mobile, right? If they're really going to compete with Facebook on that, we were talking earlier about them competing with Facebook. That's the next thing because they're developers, not marketers. Yeah, but they definitely need to have it where I could have somebody else on cam with me right now from mobile. And it should not matter if that person is on iPhone or Android. So that's my prediction. I just thought because Ross Brand asked me for my predictions for next year. So there you go. Let me write it down because, my little handy dandy notebook right here. Prediction. YouTube will have 2-person or maybe even more than 2-person mobile live. Now, last year, I made the prediction that YouTube was going to buy Livestream. Another Anchor episode is born. Yes! I made the prediction that YouTube was going to buy Livestream. And so I was kind of right. I was half right. The Livestream did get purchased, but it didn't get purchased by YouTube. It got purchased by Vimeo. And the other prediction that I made was about hardware. And I said there was going to be a bunch of devices. Must run pizza at the door. Thanks, Ileane. Oh, yeah, Andrew. That's a good idea. Pizza. Save me some. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you for coming. And so the other thing I made the prediction about was the hardware. And we had the Mevo cam. Just about everybody is coming up with 4K cams. And then there's another, Vimeo heard your prediction and snatched up live stream. Yes, I know they read that prediction because guess what? Ross Brand had 88 people on that. You have Mevo. Okay, see? He had 88 people on that predictions thing. And all 88 of us were sharing it, plus everybody else who was seeing it was sharing it. Even the people that didn't get included were sharing it. So, absolutely, Vimeo saw it. Somebody, I don't care if it was the janitor, and Vimeo saw that predictions thing. And Vimeo knew that they needed to get into live video. Hey, really quickly, did you guys see, I saw Mark Schaefer posted this on Facebook. You know, LinkedIn is doing video now, right? And they had some kind of a glitch in their system. This is one of the worst ones I ever saw. That the video was upside down. I don't know who they had at the helm on that. But the video was literally upside down. And Tish said she saw it. Didn't see it. Wow, yeah, go to... Well, Mark Schaefer posts a lot on Facebook. So it was one day this week. So if you scroll really quickly, you'll probably see it because you'll see that awkward picture. Because I think he had just a screenshot of it. He didn't have the actual video, of course, because it was LinkedIn. And I didn't even read all the comments. I was just like... What? Yeah. As LinkedIn, no, you know, LinkedIn has live video. People can go on live. I don't know. You have to be on the phone. I do know that. Yes, it was native. Oh, right, not live. I'm sorry. Huh. Oh, is that what it was? It's not live. Oh, okay. I thought you could go live. I guess I'm so into live streaming. I just assume you got videos, got to be live. My bad. LinkedIn needs to upgrade the whole platform. Yeah, they did. They did just upgrade the whole platform, author, and the app. And I hear that the app is really snazzy. I'm just like, I can't do everything. So, you know, they say don't do it all. So that's my one thing that I don't do. Even though today I went on there. Well, I was following someone's tweet. They tweeted something, just so happened to be a LinkedIn post. So I was like, let me go in here and approve or decline some of these friend requests. I had 300 requests. You can upload from phone or computer up to 10 minutes. Oh, you can do it on computer. See, Larry, please do a video about that. Please. Pretty please. Thank you. I know. What is a LinkedIn production or LinkedIn user posted a video that was upside down? It was a regular person, but when they posted the video, LinkedIn flipped the video around. It was just a regular, you know, honestly, Ruth, that's a good question. Larry, pretty please. I haven't seen any change in my groups. I know they made some changes to groups because Vivica Von Rosen talks about it. She talked about it on Social Media Examiner show. That had to be 3 months ago that she talked about how they desperately needed to change groups, and they made a change. Don't ask me what the change was. And Larry said the groups are pitiful. And I'm almost sorry I brought up the topic of LinkedIn because I can't speak prolifically on the topic. But Vivica Von Rosen, I can tell you to follow her. And Larry Snow. Because those two, they know LinkedIn. I rarely go on there. Like I said, I went on there today. And it's not that 300 people have, you know, all of a sudden asked me to be in their network. No, that's how long it's been since I went on there. Oh my gosh. They've just been piling up. And most of them are people that I wouldn't accept because I don't even know them. I haven't been a LinkedIn group in years. Yeah. I don't, yeah. I'll just say nothing because I already told you guys I won't go on there. And thank God Mark posted it on Facebook because I would have never saw it. But that had to be a little embarrassing for the platform. Hey, wait. Speaking of embarrassing, I'm on LinkedIn every day to check messages. Neither has anyone else. There's so many scandals going on. And I don't, you know what? I don't want my video to get demonetized. We're going to have to talk about that in another venue. So sorry. Because, you know, I don't want anything scandalous ruining this video. So, all right, I made myself a note that for my predictions that YouTube will have a 2-person mobile live. Let me make another prediction that LinkedIn, look upside, oh, you found it? Okay, great. Link to upside down screenshot. Okay, great. Thanks, Larry. And I'm gonna, oh, shucks. I clicked on it, which I didn't mean to. But you know what I need to do? I need to pop this chat out so I can make sure that YouTube doesn't try to steal it from me. Okay, ladies and gents. I'm so glad that you had a fun-filled Saturday evening instead of watching some boring reruns or some athletic events that would just put you to sleep. Instead, you can have sweet dreams of Ileane. Thank you guys so very much for coming. But everybody's saying bye. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And follow me on Instagram for my stories, and so you can see the painting that's being done. And connect with me on Anchor. Anchor.fm/ILEANE. You don't even have to download the app. You can actually go over to the Anchor website and listen to my last 24 hours. I'm writing articles now. We'll be able to concentrate. Okay, great. Snapchat. I'm doing a little Snapchats, but I don't want to promise what I'm going to be doing because I have no idea. I don't have a game plan on Snapchat. I'm just like, oh, this might be better on Snapchat. I got to be honest, both of those apps are crashing on me. Instagram crashed on me so many times a day that I was like starting to get annoyed. And Snapchat, I want to use that 3D emoji. I wanted to do a video on this 2 weeks ago. The 3D Bitmoji is amazing. What's for dinner for Mr. Rodney will be on Snapchat. That's right, which is probably the chicken chops. Snapchat is going. Oh, man, I missed that one, Ruth. And every time I try to do a video, I want to show you guys that 3D Bitmoji because that is the bomb. But my app keeps crashing. So I don't know. It could be because, you know, I am on a 6 Plus. So I don't have the latest and greatest of iPhones, right? But at the same time, I'm like, come on, y'all. Every time I get to start really liking what the Bitmoji is doing, and then it crashes. And I don't even get a chance to capture it for you. Because that 3D Bitmoji is the bomb. That whole concept. And Facebook hasn't touched that one yet. That's one that honestly, you know, they're not trying to copy that one yet. Because they don't have Bitmoji. Right? And so, I mean, Apple has the Animoji on the iPhone X. I haven't seen those yet. Other than, you know, the original demo when they first introduced it. But, that 3D Bitmoji is the bomb when you can get it to work. Okay, ladies and gents, AR and VR will be big in 2018. Yes, that is a prediction for you, Larry. Okay, I will give you credit. No, I'm just kidding. Get Ross Brand. Just send him to Ross Brand so you can be included in the post. Just tell him, hey, AR and VR. Yep, they're going to be big. And we have one of the guys here who's in my daughter's real estate club. He's opening up an arcade. So he sent me. That's right. You tell him I sent you. Yes. Because he DM'd me. I haven't even responded to him. He DM'd me about a week ago and asked for my predictions. But I haven't even responded to him and told him that I don't even have them yet. But now I have one. So I'm halfway there. I figure I at least have two. But, so you will be seeing some VR. If nothing else, you'll see the arcade. I don't know how I could actually show you what I'm seeing when I put those things on, but let me give him a shout out. His name is Art, and of course, is here in Philly, and it's called Focused REI. And I'm not sure if that's what the REI stands for, but anyway, he's opening up some VR, and I saw my daughter with the headsets on one day. So anyway, thank you. And I will see you guys next week for sure, but probably in the interim. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'm doing a story just about every day. I think that's just, no, it's Focused with ED. I don't think that's the same person, but it might be. I'm not sure. Okay. Thanks so much. I appreciate you guys. Bye for now. No problem, Larry. I'm clicking the X. What did I do wrong? Bye. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes. Bye-bye.